Okay, guys. So just a small update with the Stuart Lichtman process that I'm going through at the moment. As you've probably noticed, I've been going through them for quite a long time. Reason for that is just because I had particular issues when I first did the process, and I'm kind of working with those at the moment. One of the things I'm trying to do is give myself a bit more headroom. I'm not saying that I want to be lazy with this at all, or that I'm just like from one day to the next and going, well, I just do it when I feel like it. That's not what I'm getting at all. But really, what I'm trying to do is trying to ease myself into the process, so that because I think sometimes you can try and force yourself into something, and then you put yourself off, and the more you force yourself, the less you want to do it. And I guess for some people, they might force themselves and continue to do it, and then eventually they might break through that pain barrier and get to kind of get that impetus to do what they want to do in a sense. But for me personally, I haven't really found it that way, and I'm finding that the best way to approach this is to go in with small steps, structured steps, and just follow the book through and take as much time as I need within reason to do the process that needs doing and get that sorted out. So one of the things that's kind of popped up for me is the handwriting part of it, and it was something that I actually avoided the first time I did the process, and I actually went to do it on my computer instead, because I just found it for one handwriting for me it takes me a very long time. I'm not a fast writer at all. For two, my handwriting skills unfortunately are not the best. I learnt to, whilst I can write, I wasn't ever able to write properly. And what I mean by that is that I'd never learnt to manipulate my fingers and move my arm in the right way, so that I didn't get arm ache and hand ache, which is what I get now. I get a really achy hand. My whole arm will hurt after a while, and then as I go through, my writing will become more and more illegible, and more and more legible, and just not very easy to read really. And so and of course then there's the physical side of it, there's that side of it, and then there's the memory element. When I was at school, because I couldn't write fast enough, because my writing would become illegible, there were other different aspects as well. There was with my teachers. Obviously, when I was back at school, there was no allowance for learning disabilities, because they just didn't exist. There was no label for them. When you were at school when I was a kid, you were just kind of treated like, almost like you were kind of, I don't want to say special needs, because that has a different meaning today to what it did back then. But like you were treated like somebody who really basically was stupid, and couldn't do the things that other kids do, and it's almost like you were put in a stereotypical bracket of unintelligent. And so I was kind of like, in a sense, in that bracket as a child, and but at the same time, they didn't know how to help you or anything like that at all. So it was really quite difficult, because there was no kind of way of deciphering what was wrong. There was no kind of solution to help you resolve the problem, so to speak. So yeah, I mean, there's that element too, but it causes very different problems, and so this is one of the things that I've been going through, trying to accept for the moment how I write, and accepting that it's going to take me a bit more time than it may do for maybe somebody else, and really just kind of just rolling with the process. And I do need to at some point retrain myself to write, which is something I've tried to do in the past, but have never really been able to kind of master. But I think I'm probably in a position now where I will be able to sort of put those things into action at some point. Maybe not right now, but at some point in the future. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of where I am with this. I'm kind of sort of mucking through slowly and doing what I can. and yeah, kind of interesting really. Lots of interesting things coming up, and maybe over the next couple of days I'll keep you posted with that. I wonder if any of you guys actually have had any sort of similar problems as I have, maybe in different areas, or even maybe with you know, maybe with your kind of handwriting skills or whatever. But yeah, just let us know in the comments, and yeah, I'd love to hear your stories, and how you're getting on, maybe with the Stuart Lichtman processes, but yeah, I mean, the kind of moral of the story is, you know, don't give up, and definitely don't sort of shoot yourself in the foot by taking a shortcut, because everything you learn on this journey is going to serve you much better in the future, and everything that you overcome right now is going to be something that will serve you in the future, obviously, as well. So yeah, so don't give up. I think sometimes it's just a little bit of perseverance, and obviously a little bit of knowledge that will get you through and help you to overcome those problems. And of course, for me, the handwriting and everything else is linked to a deeper emotional set of issues, which in effect is something that I need to get over myself. So it's actually a vital part of my journey that I do this and that I get through this particular issue, because if I don't, I'm leaving something untouched, and I'm leaving something that needs to really be sorted out. So that's today's video, guys. I hope that you have a good day, and you can probably hear my thing going off in notifications there. It's a bit annoying, actually. I just threw it over there a minute ago because it was annoying me, and I brought it back, and now it's going off in notifications again. But yeah, so anyway, so yeah, so see you later, guys, and take it easy.